Hey geniuses! Welcome back to Quiz Kingdom! How smart are you? Let's join Froggy and test how much you really know with a 100 questions general knowledge trivia quiz. From animals to space, history to snacks, it's all here. Think fast, because you've only got 10 seconds per question. If you're ready for this ultimate knowledge challenge, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button for more. Now let's get started. Round 1. What's the moon to Earth? Of course, it's a satellite. What's the largest animal on Earth? Yep, it's the blue whale. What's the main goal in the Pokemon TCG app? The answer's collect cards and battle with them. Nice work! Who painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel? That was Michelangelo! Bravo! How many bones are in a human body? Yep, it's 206. Which gas do humans need to breathe to survive? Oxygen's correct. Where was Shakespeare born? That was the United Kingdom. What's the capital of Japan? Of course, it's Tokyo. Where was ice cream invented? Bravo, it's China! How many continents are there on Earth? The answer's 7. What is Venus's nickname? The morning star's correct. Who wrote Pride and Prejudice? That's Jane Austen. What's the only food that never spoils? Of course, honey. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way? Spiral's the answer. How many years are in a century? The answer's 100. Which country hosted the 2016 Summer Olympics? That's Brazil. Who's won the most Grammy Awards? That's Beyoncé. What's the hardest natural substance? Of course, diamond. How many planets are there in our solar system? You nailed it! 8! How many players are on a soccer team? Yep, 11. What color do you get when you mix red and blue? Of course, it's purple. What's the capital of Australia? The answer's Canberra. What's the length of an Olympic swimming pool? The answer's 55 yards. What is H2O commonly known as? Yep, it's water. What's the tallest waterfall in the world? That's Angel Falls. Who developed the theory of relativity? That was Albert Einstein. What animal appears on the Ferrari logo? Yep, it's a horse. What's the smallest prime number? The answer's 2. Who was the first American president? George Washington's correct. Which planet has the Great Red Spot? Of course, it's Jupiter. What's the capital of China? Of course, it's Beijing. What's the main ingredient in guacamole? That's avocado. Nice work. How many days are in September? The answer's 30. Which continent is the Sahara Desert located on? The answer's Africa. What was Elon Musk's first company? That's Zip 2. Who painted The Starry Night? Vincent van Gogh's correct. What's 9 times 9? You nailed it, 81. How many sides does a hexagon have? Yep, 6 sides. Who was the first emperor of Rome? The answer's Augustus. Which blood type's known as the universal donor? That's O negative. Where's Angel Falls located? That's Venezuela. What's the capital of Canada? Yep, it's Ottawa. Where was baseball invented? Of course, the United States. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? That's Neil Armstrong. Which volcano is the most active in the world? The answer is Kilauea. Which country is famous for maple syrup? Of course, it's Canada. How many legs do crabs have? Yep, 10 legs. What's the chemical symbol for gold? The answer is AU. In which direction does the sun rise? That's east. What's the capital of South Korea? That's Seoul. What kind of animal is a bat? Of course, it's a mammal. Which animal is known as the king of the jungle? Lion's correct. What's the scientific name for salt? Sodium chloride's correct. Which ocean is the largest? Of course, the Pacific. What's a diamond made of? The answer's carbon. Who invented the light bulb? That was Thomas Edison. How many days are in a leap year? Yep, 366 days. Which country's home to the kangaroo? Yep, it's Australia. What color are the buses in London? That's red. What's the capital of Egypt? The answer's Cairo. Which planet's nicknamed the Blue Planet? Yep, it's Earth. Which language has the most native speakers? That's Mandarin Chinese. What color is an airplane's black box? That's orange, correct! How many colors are there in a rainbow? Yup, 7 colors. Nice work! What's the currency in Mexico? The answer's peso. Which planet's closest to the sun? Of course, it's Mercury. Where's the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Of course, it's in Italy. What's the largest organ in the human body? The answer's skin. Which country's known as the land of the midnight sun? That's Norway. Which animal is the largest land carnivore? That's the polar bear. Spot on. What's the square root of 25? Yup, it's 5. What's the capital of Germany? Yup, it's Berlin. Which fish produces caviar? The answer's sturgeon. Who discovered penicillin? That was Alexander Fleming. Who's the author of the Harry Potter series? J.K. Rowling's the answer. Which sea separates Europe and Africa? Of course, the Mediterranean Sea. Who invented the telephone? Alexander Graham Bell's correct. What's the capital of Brazil? The answer is Brasilia. How many oceans are there on Earth? Of course, 5. What color are bananas when they're ripe? Yellow. In what year was the first McDonald's restaurant founded? The answer is 1940. Which famous scientist introduced the 3 laws of motion? That was Newton. What's the tallest skyscraper in the world? Yep, it's Burj Khalifa. What's the currency of Japan? The answer's yen. Nice work! Which country produces the most coffee in the world? That's Brazil. How many strings does a standard guitar have? Yep, 6. What's the fastest land animal? Of course, the cheetah. What's the capital of Thailand? The answer's Bangkok. How many pins are there in bowling? The answer's 10. Nice work! Which city's known as the Big Apple? That's New York City. What's the hottest planet in the solar system? That's Venus. What's the national sport of Japan? Sumo wrestling's correct. Which country has the most islands? Yep, it's Sweden. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States? That's France! Bravo! What's the capital of Chile? That's Santiago. What's the boiling point of water at sea level? Of course, 100 degrees Celsius. What do you call a ballerina's skirt? Of course, the tutu. Which vitamin's produced when the human body's exposed to sunlight? Yup, it's vitamin D. Which of these paintings is not from Leonardo da Vinci? Starry Night's correct. What's the capital of Russia? Of course, it's Moscow. How many did you get right? Share your score down below. Thank you for watching the video, and now go ahead and pick your next challenge. Make sure to like and subscribe to our channel Quiz Kingdom for more fun quizzes like this, and see you in the next challenge.